continuing with the Appium series. So suppose we have this preference button. Now when I click on the preference button, you would see it has an accessibility ID as well as an XPath. And in Eclipse we have already using the accessibility ID for this preference button. Okay, so if I go over here, you can see the accessibility ID is preference. Now to click on this button in the Appium inspector, you have to first click on this button and then click on this tab. Okay, so I will click on tab. It goes inside. Now here I want to click on preference dependencies. So when I click on preference dependency, I get the accessibility ID, the XPath, all the good stuff. So I want to find the preference dependency by XPath. Okay, so I will copy this XPath, and to click on the button of preference dependency, you have to provide the XPath as follows, like by.xpath then .click. So this will click the preference dependencies button. So I will again click on preference dependencies tab. Now I want to click on this checkbox, so I will click on this checkbox, and I can use the ID or the XPath for this particular checkbox. So I am using ID in this case, so by.xid. So I want to show you the different ways you can call a particular element, and then you have to click right dot click. So this will check the checkbox. Next, last is I also want to click on this button. So to click on for this you will see that the XPath is very complicated and we don't have any ID or accessibility ID, those kind of stuff. But if you look, it is inside the relative layout. Okay, so I will click on it again. So here you can see that it is relative layout, but in this view there are two relative layout. There is here one and here two. So we want the second relative layout. So what we can do is that void.xpath android.widget.relative layout. Again, this has been copied from over here, android.widget.relative layout, and the second one is something like this. You have to pass in brackets, square brackets, second two, sorry, and then you can write on click, dot click, sorry. Now if you run this, run as, so in the simulator you would see all this function. So yeah, see preference dependency, it clicks the Wi-Fi and then it clicks on the Wi-Fi settings button. So yeah, thanks, bye.